So just so everyone knows, everyone was kind of speculating what's the announcement going to be today. Normally we would have a big announcement. Normally we would have a big banner hanging up here announcing a fight. This will be the first media lunch that we have here at the Palm to basically announce that there is no announcement. There's been so much speculation in the press and the media, and one opponent or another opponent or one venue or purses or things of that nature. So I wanted to, because there was so much speculation, everyone's calling me and texting me or calling Abel. Gennady wanted to come down here and sit in front of you and say that he wants to fight May 5. He's made it clear to me. That's my direction. And Abel's training 100%. Gennady's in sparring, and he wants to fight May 5. There's been a lot of challenges between the venues, opponents that we've gone through, sanctioning bodies. I'm in contact with the IBF, the WBC, the WBA, as to sorting out an amicable solution for everyone, while at the same time not denying Triple G the opportunity to fight May 5, as well as his goal of getting Canelo back in the ring potentially in September. Canelo is supposed to have his hearing April 18th in Nevada in the commission. So once the commission rules how long his suspension is, that'll at least sort out the Canelo equation, because that's the biggest fight in boxing. I mean, literally, Triple G is training for the biggest fight in boxing, May 5, and all of a sudden everyone on our side gets hit, by this completely unexpected positive test that was no fault of Triple G. He had spoken out pretty candidly when we had a media day up in Big Bear. He was very frustrated. He felt disrespected by the situation, the positive tests with Canelo. And frankly, that heightened the promotion. I mean, it was at a fevered pitch when Gennady made his statements. Canelo fired back on his Instagram, his social media, and it was just the anticipation of this rematch is at a much higher scale than the very successful event we promoted together with Golden Boy the first time. So with that being said, I can turn over the microphone to Abel and to Triple G. There's really no reason for Gennady to give any interviews post this. We just wanted to give you an update of where we're at, which is basically nothing is finalized. But again, anything related to Triple G is news. With that, Abel, if you want to say a few words how training's going and Gennady's weight and everything like that.
Yeah, everything's going well. I'm a little disappointed like you guys are, because there's no definite answer. Like I told everybody here, I didn't know why we were here. We're training hard. Gennady weighed 165.8 for the 30-day weigh-in, so we're on schedule for our May 5th fight. Hopefully Tom and the people concerned can get it together so he can fight. I think the fans are clamoring for just to see him fight somebody. Hopefully they can get it done, and hopefully none of the organizations and people that are trying to keep it from happening get in the way, and we can't have that fight. Thank you.
I can speak to that also a little bit more, and we can answer a few questions once Gennady makes a statement. And his brother Max Golovkin is sitting next to him. Max always comes in for every training camp. It was their shared birthday since they're fraternal twins last Sunday. And I'm working hard to give Gennady that birthday present that he's looking for, is a final fight announcement for May 5. When I tell you we've gone through a lot of names, Spike O'Sullivan was definitely in the running, and he finally gave his final answer yesterday that he's not going to be available or for this particular time to fight Triple G May 5. But again, as Abel said, I think the fans, all the reaction that I'm getting from the fans is that they want to see Triple G fight in the ring. It's been since September. This is one of the longest layoffs he's been. We think it's patently unfair that he doesn't fight just because Canelo is suspended. So that's how we landed in this situation in the first place, and that's why we're trying to make the best out of the situation. If the fight happens on May 5, HBO has pledged their full support to have Triple G back on the network. This would be the first time Triple G has been on HBO since he fought Kell Brook over in England. His last 2 fights have been on pay-per-view, and naturally the Canelo fight would be on pay-per-view, so this would be a huge bonus to see Triple G in the ring on HBO. Cecilia, if there's a way that we can work it out, she would be on the show. It'd be the first time a female boxer, female champion would be on HBO. That's huge news. Chocolatito has expressed his interest of being on the show, and if we can put this together, I think it would be a tremendous show. So that's basically telegraphing what the show would look like if there's a way that we can make everything come together for Triple G. If we don't have anything finalized for Triple G, then naturally we're everything, we have to reevaluate everything at that point if for some reason he doesn't fight May 5. But hopefully we'll have an announcement for you soon. We won't have a press conference like this. Fred will send out, and Ricardo would send out a press release, and we probably have a conference call, things of that nature. But we're under the gun now just to save May 5 because we're in short notice. I do have to thank Tecate and Chivas, 2 of Gennady's global sponsors. He's a brand ambassador for both of them. They've pledged their support 100%. They want to support Gennady against who he fights, when he fights, or where he fights, whether it's in Las Vegas, whether it's in Los Angeles, whether it's in New York. StubHub Center is 100% behind Triple G fighting there. Madison Square Garden is 100% behind Gennady fighting there. And the MGM Grand, frankly, was 100% behind Gennady fighting there once the Canelo fight was postponed, so to speak, after the May 5 date. So we want to thank all of them. Jordan Brand, they filmed new commercials with Gennady, with Triple G. He's their only brand ambassador or representative for the sport of boxing right now, and Gennady's very proud of the association with the Jordan Brand. So we want to thank them as well. As Hublot, who's coming out with a new edition of the Triple G watch, and Bijan. We just did a photo shoot for a luxury magazine at Bijan also last Saturday after Gennady was at the Santa Anita racetrack. So Gennady's actually doing his job. He's training, he's promoting his career. He's doing everything that he can do to try to stay active. Unfortunately, when you have fights like this that fall out, everything is not under our control. So we are supportive of the appreciative of the fans and the support that we're getting from all of his sponsors, from his television partner, from HBO. And with that, I'll turn it over to Gennady, who will answer or say a few things on his behalf. As Abel said, the training's going tremendous. He's under 166 pounds for the 30-day weigh-in. So that shows you, that he has no problem making 160 pounds. And if he fights, or the next time that he steps in the ring, if he's successful defending his world titles, it will be his 20th title defense. That will be a record-tying defense with the legendary Bernard Hopkins. So, every time Gennady steps in the ring, he's creating history, regardless against who it is. So with that, Gennady, if you want to say a few words and address the media, and then we'll take a few questions for everyone sitting up here at the dais.
Thank you so much, Ezo. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Just Tom said all along. I still in Big Bear. Just my training hard every day. I feel great. I want to fight May 5th. I'm ready. Just give me fight. I ask Tom every day. Just Tom, please give me fight. Unbelievable. Right now, this crazy situation for boxing. Not for me. Just everybody knows my style. I want to fight like 4 times per year. And this time, like biggest day, maybe Cinco de Mayo, huge day, and no fight. It's terrible. right now maybe I'm not in the same boxing situation, business situation.